is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Prime.
Hello and welcome. You're watching the best edition of the Property Show. I am Shweta Kothari and we're here to call out and get you smart deals in your budget and answer all your property related queries. With me in the studio is Naimunisa Khan, Head Research and Consultancy South, Lysis Force. Welcome to the show, Naimun. So let's begin today's show with the headlines. A year after it was rolled back, the financial capital of India still awaits its first open space policy. We'll get you the latest on that. Also on the show, prime property options in Mumbai. Top housing deals in Thane under 65 lakhs. Your home options in Navi Mumbai ranging from 50 lakhs and going up to 1.5 crores. Top 5 things to keep in mind when redeveloping your home in Mumbai. We'll get you the details on the show. And value for money homes in the top property market of Pune. Also coming up, 2 BHK deals in pocket-friendly budget in Vadodara. Our very first caller, Sujata, joins us on the phone line. Sujata, welcome to the Property Show. Please go ahead with your question.
Ma'am, actually, I want to know that we are looking for a 2 BHK flat for our own use, for residential use, and my first preference of the location is Kandivali East. So, can you suggest me a good construction house? And my budget is 160-170 around.
So while Naimun, Sujata is looking for a 2 BHK in Mumbai, her budget is about 1.5 crores and her first preference is Kandivali East, as she mentioned. What do we have for her?
See, I think in that particular budget, if she is comfortable with resale, she can also try Malad, which is in fact one station before Kandivali, and that is closer to the main city as well. And if you look at Malad, currently it is developed as a high-end location. I mean, with all the IT BPOs that poured in the last decade, there were a lot of commercial complexes followed by a lot of gated communities and IT population with a lot of malls, right from Infinity Mall to Inorbit Mall. Everything is located in Malad. So it is seen upward move in terms of the demographic upliftment that has happened in Malad in the past few years. So I think if you're looking at this budget, you can easily consider Malad as well. Like if I share the data points, currently the average price point in Malad is around 13,346 rupees, and the appreciation that this area has seen is around 6.4% in the last 2-3 years, which is a very decent appreciation at that price point. So I think if you're looking at investment point of view also, it's going to give you a very good return. Coming to the projects that we have selected for you in this particular price point, there is a project by Blue Mountains in Malad East. In fact, this project is located like in it's a very strategic location. It is equidistant from Malad and Goregaon railway station both, and the connectivity from Western Express Highway is also very good. So, I think this project is completed in 2013 and a lot of people are already residing in this project. It's a decent project by Arthur Properties, I believe, so I think you should definitely look into this. Then there is Sky Residency. The Sky Residency is in fact at a very good location. It's near the Liberty Garden Park, which is in Malad West, which is one of the very upmarket areas in Malad. So yes, this is also a ready to move in project, and the possession in fact just recently has happened, so it's fairly a new project. I think we'll easily get something in resale in this project as well. And then there is a third project that we have listed is Hazel Homes. This project is also in Malad East. This is located near Daftari Road. In fact, connectivity point of view, this project is excellent because it's hardly 800 meters from the Western Expressway and it's walking distance from Malad station. So if you are a regular traveler by train, then I think this would really work very well out for you. And in fact, this project is in the advanced stages of construction and it might get complete in the second half of this year. So yes, I mean if you're looking at something which may get completed in a nearing future, this will be a very good option as well.
So Sujata, based on your budget, which actually is a very good budget for this locality, we ask you to go for Malad as a better destination. You may not be able to get a flat here in the current market, but a resale market is what you must look at. And the three projects that we have for you in this particular area, the first is Blue Mountains. This project is being developed by Atul Projects. You can get a flat here for about 14,000 rupees per square foot. It's available in the resale market, so you can look at a resale market for this project. The second recommendation that we have for you is Sky Residency by Aditya Realtors. You can get a flat here for approximately 14,900 rupees per square foot, which is very close to that of Blue Mountains prices. And the third recommendation that we have for you here is Hazel Homes by 9 Globe Industries. You can get a flat here for a slightly lower of 12,500 rupees per square foot. All three projects are available in the resale market, and that is where you should look at right now. Next, we have Harish on the phone line with us. Harish, welcome to the show. Please go ahead with your question.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. I wanted your views on Godrej Emerald Ghodbunder Road Thane project. Thank you.
So, Naiman, Harish wants to buy a 2 BHK. He's actually looking at Godrej Emerald in Ghodbunder Road in Thane. His budget is about 75 lakh rupees. Now that's the amount he's planning to invest, and he wants to know our views on this particular project. What do we have for him?
See, in terms of developer and quality of construction, amenities and specifications, if he's going with Godrej, I don't think he has to worry. He's a very reputed developer. And if you look at Ghodbunder Road also, in terms of location, it has developed tremendously in the recent past. And the connectivity point of view also, it's brilliant. Like it's well connected to the Eastern Expressway, and there's a further. You can also access the Western Expressway from this particular stretch as well. So I think location wise he's there, the product is correct. In terms of price point also, I think specifically this project is priced slightly reasonable compared to the other projects in the vicinity, because the location is slightly interior and it is further away from the Eastern Expressway on the Ghodbunder Road. So I think that's the trade-off that they are offering in exchange of the price point that they are offering. I think 7,000 rupees per square foot is the current price point. And the project also, I think the construction is already started. It's a new launch, so you will have to wait till I think 2021. That's the date that the developer has promised or committed for the completion of the project. So I think if you can wait for till the end of the project, it will be a very good investment. If you look at the data points currently, the average price of this market is 9,500, and the inventory overhang is 87 months with an available supply of around 24,000 units. Although it's an end user location, the supply and the inventory in the is very phenomenal. So I think you should definitely maintain a long-term horizon if you're investing in this project. If you're an end user, just go ahead and invest. Ghodbunder is definitely the new upcoming location and the new town kind of thing that is developing as a satellite town to Mumbai. So I think we will give you a go-ahead with Godrej Emerald to be a very good investment and as well as for your NGO as well. And we also added 2 more projects to your list, which is on Ghodbunder Road itself. They are not as reasonably priced as Godrej, but very similar to them in Unnati Woods Phase 3 by Ronak Group, and there is Ruma Bali by Punanik Builders. It's also towards the Soul Water Park, and the price points are slightly, you might have to raise your budget slightly to avail something in these 2 projects.
So Harish, it's a go-ahead for your choice of Godrej Emerald. It's a lovely choice of location as well as a project priced at a very reasonable prices of 7,000 rupees per square foot. This project is available with the developers. It's being built on 6 acres of land. It's about 13 kilometers from Thane railway station and about 13 kilometers from Eastern Express Highway. The construction is in early stages and you can expect possession by 2021. But we also have 2 more recommendations for you which are slightly priced higher. The first is Unnati Woods Phase 3 by Roner Group. You can get a flat here for about 7,300 rupees per square foot. This project too is available with the developers. It's an integrated project of about 2 towers, 9 kilometers from Eastern Express Highway and 11 kilometers from Thane railway station. Our second recommendation for you is Ruma Bali by Puranik Builders. This project too you can get at a reasonable price of about 7,000 rupees per square foot. It is available with developer, being built on 10 acres of land with about 7 towers. It's 14 kilometers from Eastern Highway and about 15 kilometers from Thane railway station. All 3 projects are located at a very strategic location on Godbanda Road and are good and ready to move in projects in these localities. Now in 2016, BMC passed the controversial open space policy, but the policy was gradually rolled back after receiving a lot of flack from citizens as well as activists. A year later, the city is still awaiting new policy for open spaces. Ashwini Priyolkar gets you the reason for these inordinate delay for the policy.
Last year, following a public outcry, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis held back the controversial open spaces policy that allowed private parties to look after the open spaces in Mumbai as caretakers. In the absence of a new policy, BMC's Improvements Committee passed an interim policy, again allowing private organizations to look after the open spaces for a period of 11 months. Opposition leaders are crying foul.
वापस एक नई पॉलिसी आप इम्प्रूवमेंट में लाके पास करते हो विच इज नॉट इट पास इन द कॉर्पोरेशन, लेकिन इम्प्रूवमेंट में पास हुई है। उसमें आप कह रहे हो कि जिनके पास ओपन स्पेस जिन्होंने अच्छे मेंटेन किए उनको हम वापस देंगे। देखिए, अच्छे मेंटेन किए उसकी कोई डेफिनेशन है, उसकी कोई परिभाषा उसमें की नहीं गई है। तो मुझे लगता है ये सब कंफ्यूजिंग है और इतनी बार ये पॉलिसी को चेंज और इधर उधर किया है।
Till now, BMC has managed to take back around 140 plots out of 216 which were being maintained by the private party. Activists are worried that the absence of a comprehensive policy will lead to further loss of land in the city starved for space.
Our biggest fear really is further loss of land. Right now, we're very concerned. In the last 20 years, BMC has lost 20% of its land. Okay, it's under litigation, but for all practical purposes, you and I can't walk into those properties today. So 20% is not even accessible to Mumbaikar. So whatever is BMC's claim, उसमें से सीधा 20% you take it out. Okay, then your clubs and gymkhanas and all that, you take that out. Mumbaikar is the one who's losing his share. Common man is the one who's losing his share.
The interim policy, though, is also on hold due to the ongoing code of conduct for the upcoming BMC elections. Activists, meanwhile, are hoping for a positive outcome after the polls.
I'm sure citizens can negotiate with the political parties and the political parties will have to listen. I think at this moment, citizens everywhere should say that open spaces shall not be given to any private parties. All open spaces which are with private parties must be taken back, and these must be maintained by BMC with auditing by citizens groups.
There's no doubt that open spaces are the green lungs of the city and they need to be preserved. But it is quite clear that the fate of Mumbai's open spaces policy will now be sealed only after the BMC elections. One can only hope for the best. In Mumbai, with camera person Raj, Ashwini Priyolkar, NDTV.
So that's Mumbai waiting for an open space policy even after 1 year of wait. Next we have Rohan on the phone line with us. Rohan, welcome to the Property Show. Please go ahead with your question.
Hello team, actually I had booked the flat in Pune. The area is Wakad and the name of the property is Vedanta and the builder is CK Builder. The costing is going at 66.5 lakhs right now, and I've given the booking amount and registry amount. So just wanted to check if it's a good deal or will the prices come down or the rate of interest are to be expected to be come down.
So while Naiman, sure, Rohan. So while Naiman, Rohan is planning to buy a 2 BHK in Shubh Laksh residency in Wakad. He's actually given the booking amount already, as he's saying on the phone. The budget for this particular project that he's buying is about 55 lakh rupees. He's wanting to know whether this is the right choice, whether prices are going to come down in the future.
See, in terms of the developer, I think this project Shubh Laksh Residency is a joint venture between two developers, Shubh Lakshmi Infrastructure and Lakshmi Construction Company. And if you look at the track record, basically the developer has not yet delivered any big project in the recent past. And but if you look at the project, I don't think there's fundamentally anything wrong with the project. I mean, it's the completion is almost knocking the door, and even in terms of location, I think it's located in Wakad and on the Aditya Birla Hospital Marg itself. Even the Mumbai-Pune Expressway is hardly a kilometer away. So I think in terms of location, he is very strategically placed, and the price point that they are offering is also, I think, very decent. It's hardly it's 5,600 rupees per square foot, and the average price of this micro market is also 5,600 rupees per square foot. So I think it's balancing the entire market itself. Even if you look at the inventory overhang of this market, it's around 23 months, which is a very good month's inventory overhang. That means the supply and the sales are almost in tandem with each other, and that's why when you see the appreciation of Wakad in the past few years, it has been very good. It's around 5.4%. So I think we will definitely give him a go ahead for this project if he's invested. It's a decent project, and he can expect a good appreciation. In fact, because he's in Wakad, the rental yield of Wakad is also very good, because it is very close to Hinjawadi, and a lot of people who are working in Hinjawadi, they flock all their way to Wakad, Bane, around these areas, and they live in these areas. So even if he's not looking at staying there in future, he can always rent it out. So I think in terms of a buy, I'm going to give him a go ahead, that he's done a good options. And just to give our other viewers some other options which they can use, look into Wakad in the similar price point. We've added two more projects here which in the similar price point, that is Atlanta Phase 2. This is located on Hinjawadi Road, and it is also very close, like hardly walking distance from the Mumbai-Pune Expressway. And then the second project is the Nook. This Nook project, in fact, is the two towers in Nook projects are almost ready to move in, and the other are in the mid stages of construction. And even this project is very close to the Mumbai Expressway, very close to the D.Y. Patil Institute of Hotel Management, and also the BRTS route is in close proximity to this project.
So Rohan, it's a go-ahead for your choice of Shubh Laksh residency by Shubh Lakshmi Infrastructure. Now remember, Wakad is a good place to invest in. Look at the price trend there. You're getting an annualized return of about 5.4%, which is very decent given today's market. And you can also rent out a place here and get good yields. Renting yields are also good in Wakad, given the proximity to Hinjawadi and other IT hubs of Pune. But we have two more recommendations for you in this particular area, along with your choice of Shubh Laksh residency. The first is Atlanta Phase 2 by GK Developer. You can get a flat here for about 5,600 rupees per square foot. It's a project of about 4 towers, and it's located on Hinjawadi Road, 500 meters from Mumbai-Pune Expressway. The construction is in mid stages, and you can expect the possession by end of 2017. Our second recommendation for you is the Nook by Bhojwani Homes. You can get a flat here for about 5,700 rupees per square foot. This project is of about 3 towers. It is located off Mumbai-Pune Expressway. 2 towers of this project is ready, while 1 tower is in mid stage of construction, and you can expect possession by end of 2017. And just like Rohan, if you are looking to buy or sell or need any advice with buying or selling, then write to us at property@ndtv.com. But don't forget to leave your full name and contact number so that our team here can get in touch with you. Our next caller, Vivek, is on the phone line. Vivek, welcome to the Property Show. Please go ahead with your question.
I'm living in Baroda. I'm searching for property. It should be 30 to 35 lakhs, and area is Harni or Samagani, and preferably ready to move in.
Sure. So Naiman, Vivek is looking for a 2 BHK in Vadodara. His budget is about 25 lakh rupees. His preferred choice is Harni or Sama Savli. What do we have for him?
See, if you look at Sama Savli and Harni both, they are located towards north of Baroda, and in terms of location advantages or in terms of affordability or infrastructure, price points, I think both these locations are very competitive to each other and they are almost similar. But when we started looking, researching into the projects, I think Sama has some very good options in terms of good projects in terms of construction quality and the amenities that they have to offer. So that's the reason why I think we will suggest you to look into Sama, because right now it has options which are almost in the finishing stages or in the ready to move in stages. And Sama is also a decent residential locality. It's a completely developed locality. It has all the schools and the shops, retail, commercial activity. So your habitability quotient out here is definitely very high. So we'll give you a go ahead for Sama. If you look at the data points of Sama also, the available units out here are around 524. The weighted average price is around 2,799, which suits your budget, and the inventory overhang is also not much. It's around 25 months, which is pretty decent. The annualized returns that Sama has seen over the period of 2 years is around 2%. Around 1.5%, I'm sorry. But I think in the whole of Baroda market, the Baroda market has been very stable, I would say, in the past few quarters, and it hasn't seen a spurt currently. So I think in terms of an end user, if you're looking at investing in the area, it's definitely very decent. The connectivity from the outer ring road of Sama is also good. So I think, yeah, we give you a go ahead for Sama, and we'll choose 3 projects for you, which one of them is ready to move in, but the rest two are in the finishing stages, and they will get completed soon by the end of this year. The project names are B Ashirwad Residency. This particular project is on the Sama Savli road itself. Then you have Lileria Ashiana, which is very close to McDonald. This is behind the Lileria apartments itself. And then there is Sakar Opulent. Sakar Opulent is the one which is ready to move in, and this is also in the Sama Savli road, little ahead from McDonald's. So Vivek, between your 2 choices of Sama Savli and Harini, we are hoping that you'll buy a project in Sama, because you get better options here, better cost of construction and connectivity advantages are obviously at the upper end in Sama as compared to Harini. And we have 3 recommendations for you in this particular area. The first is Ashirwad Residency by Ashirwad Developers. You can get a flat here for about 2,000 rupees per square foot. The project is of about total 4 towers, and it's very close to Ambe Vidyalaya near Kaizen School, and the 2 towers are in finishing stages of construction, while the other 2 are in mid stages of construction, and you can expect the possession by end of 2017. Our second recommendation for you is Lileria Ashiana by Lileria Group. You can get a flat here for about 2,700 rupees per square foot. The project is of total 5 towers, and it's very close to McDonald's, as mentioned by Naiman. It's barely 2.5 kilometers from Sama bus stand and about 4 kilometers from International Airport. So very good connectivity for this project here. Our third recommendation for you is Sakar Opulent by Vridha Developers. You can get a flat here for about 2,000 rupees per square foot. It's a ready to move in project of about 4 towers, and it's located very close to McDonald's again, and a couple of hospitals and research centers are also very close to this project. Well, with that, it's time for a quick commercial break, but on the other side, 5 things to know before going for redevelopment in Mumbai. Also coming up, 2 BHK deals under 40 lakhs in Pune.